Unlockables is one of the staple features that most of the video games have, especially in this case, horror genre. Unlockables comes in any shape and form, guns with infinite ammo, costume to make your character look hot, items that basically cheat your way out, game modifiers, you name it. With Unlockables, it encourages the player to replay the game with less headache, sometimes also giving them a challenge on its own and for grading an achievement. Oh, and flexing your playtime hour. Unfortunately, not all horror games offer Unlockables, which I find it bummer. One of those games were SIGNALIS. A horror game set in the Sino-Germany dystopian space empire where you play as a replica unit, an android named Elster. Your objective? Find your missing partner and unravel the depth of Serpensky mining facility with a spice of Lovecraftian horror. Also, this game has Yuri element in it. This game is one of my favorite horror games next to Cry of Fear. But as I said before, SIGNALIS has no Unlockables. Yes, you hear me right. A horror game with no Unlockables. How horrifying is that? I know, the secret ending is considered as an Unlockables, but that's not enough to fill the replayability gap for horror games. Well, since they don't have one, me, as a SIGNALIS fan, decided to throw an idea for the game's Unlockables. Disclaimer, this is just my opinion. Feel free to disagree with my idea, and if you have a better one, let me know in the comments. Without any delay, let's get right to it. This one is the most common Unlockables in most horror games that's come to my mind since it featured in other games like Resident Evil, Silent Hill, and Cry of Fear. Even a Half-Life mods, Afraid of Monster, have these Unlockables as you get every ending of the mod. Suck to hear that SIGNALIS doesn't have a single Unlockables, let alone an infinite ammo guns. Sorry Elster, you're not welcome in Unlockables Club. The gun will function as similar as Cry of Fear's FAMAS. Full auto and 30 rounds magazines. Once the magazine deplete, you reload the gun. That was it. No need to worry about the ammo. We're not stopping on the functionality. I'm also suggesting the model for SIGNALIS infinite ammo guns. There's 3 contenders which guns shall be used for these Unlockables. First, we get PP70, second G11, and last but not least, G36. I feel like 3 of these guns are pretty fitting for SIGNALIS settings. I mean, look at it. You just need to put some decal and paint job to make it look like the guns you could find in SIGNALIS world. And the best part, all of these guns were made in German by the same company, Heckler & Co. I'll give a little rundown for each guns, just a little trivia. PP70 is an 18 rounds polymer pistol that have semi-auto and 3 burst fire mode. The most peculiar feature of this gun is the stock that you can attach to it. What does it do? It enables 3 burst fire mode and function as a holster for the gun. The gun almost reminds me of Mauser C96 because you can put stock on it as well. The stock is called broom handle. Oh, you can also holster the C96 inside the stock as well. You know this gun as Matilda from Resident Evil series, Leon's favorite sidearm. This gun also appears on Cry of Fear as well. You find it on the alley after being chased by the second Saw Runner, but the ammo for the gun is very scarce. G11 is an experimental firearms that using 473 33mm caseless ammunition. You hear me right, caseless. When you shoot the gun, the round won't eject the casing, which is pretty revolutionary for Cold War era guns. The guns never come to fruition as the Berlin Wall began to tumbling down, uniting West and East Germany. Despite only being in prototype phase, it has a soft spot in pop culture, especially in the video games. Black Ops 1 is where the guns shine. G36 is an assault rifle made in early 19s. The reason why this rifle exists, aside to replace G3, is because of G11 never made to production. There's nothing to write home about the gun besides its design. However, in 2012, the gun started to having some issue like overheating, causing the gun to shoot inaccurately. Design-wise, it still retained those sci-fi vibes to it. Between all of these 3, which one I would pick for SIGNALIS infinite ammo gun? To me, I would pick G11. Simple. From the look itself and how the mechanic works, this gun really fitting inside the world of SIGNALIS. I can imagine a star unit holding this gun. There is no way you didn't think G11 can exist in SIGNALIS. Also, it's called crowd space magic for a reason. How about you? Do you prefer PP70 or G36 more rather than G11? Tell me in the comment section. So, how do we unlock this gun? Well, to unlock it, the player must beat the game with the hardest difficulty. And yes, you can beat it even with secret ending. And now, we're moving to the next possible Unlockables. Are you tired carrying those ammo and have to store it in a chest? Feel irritated as you're running out of ammo and only carrying ammo you pick and didn't have the gun in your inventory? Or you don't have enough space for an ammo? Fear not, with ammo pouch/bandolier, you can carry as many ammo as you want without consuming your inventory slot. Instead, the ammo pouch/bandolier will take 1 inventory slot and every ammo is inside this pouch/bandolier. But can you still store the ammo you collect into the chest? Yes you can, but why would you do that anyway? The ammo you collect won't even slow you down or even take your inventory space anymore. But hey, do what you want. To unlock ammo pouch / bandolier, you must collect at least 125 amount of ammos, all kind of ammo throughout the game, and yes, you can collect more in your next playthrough. When you finally collected it all, the ammo pouch / bandolier is yours. Next up. Electric Baton is a melee weapon Elster used on Incapacitated Corrupted Replica. This thing designed to not finish off the enemy. It's also used just once and that's it. Basically serve as a last resort if you're too overwhelmed within the enemy. You can only bring 3 baton, and if you try to bring more than that, it will consume another inventory slot. Of course, you don't want to deal with such inconvenience, yes? With Infinite Baton, you can use it anytime you want without worrying too much about the inventory slot or carrying too much baton, or even losing a baton when you needed it the most. Taste those pesky corrupted replica and make them taste your hooves. I do aware there's machete from the game files, but from what I heard, the machete is very buggy to use, hence why it's being left in the cutting room floor. If Frost Engine doesn't want to wrestle with machete code, why not try to make a baton that can be used infinitely as an unlockables? Baton Scout already exists, just put a few modifications to it, and we're good to go. How do we unlock Infinite Baton? Collect all baton across the gameplay, but don't use it. Alright, we're on to the next. This one isn't a weapon, but let me explain how it works. If you carry this thing, it will replenish your health, so say goodbye with every health pickups around the facility. But the drawback is, it's very slow to regain health. To unlock it, you must craft Repair Spray Boost for 30 times, and can be done on next playthrough. That's all for the possible unlockables. Next one won't be related to an item. There's 3 modifiers you can unlock: Complete Darkness, Fast Monster, and Specialized Replica. Brief rundown for each modifiers. Complete Darkness is self-explanatory. Whole facility is shrouded in darkness. You're already given a flashlight from the start of the game, making the flashlight has more use. Fast Monster, again, self-explanatory. Replica more aggressive towards player, not only their speed increase, but also their attack as well. Specialized Replica is an interesting one. They will chase you until you reach the last save point of the game. This one, it can be killed and you can burn the body. It will awake in just 5 seconds when you try to knock it. I get the inspiration from one dangerous zombie from Resident Evil 1 HD for this one. Basically, you have a reanimated forest player with the explosive strapped on his body. If you shoot him, you'll blow the mansion sky high along with the others. You can turn on all game modifiers if you want to spice up your next playthrough. To unlock all of the modifiers, you must beat the game in any difficulty. Alright, I guess that's all for the unlockables ideas I have for SIGNALIS. It's not a perfect one, but it's still a suggestion nonetheless. Feel free to disagree with the unlockables and even with how you unlock each items. I almost forget. To find the unlockables, go left after you exit the bedroom at the first part of the game. The door usually locked due to malfunction, but if you manage to unlock one item, the door becoming accessible and you can grab any unlockables you wish for. Do you have a better idea for SIGNALIS unlockables? Maybe a game mode where you're playing as different characters, concept art, costume, collectibles? Let me know in the comment section. I'm sure you have better idea than mine. If you're looking for more video like this, make sure to subscribe. That's all I got for today. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.